When I was 18, he had this big day planned. We never even talked about marriage. And then he asked me to marry him. This will be the funnest thing ever. So yes.
We're Michael and Ivy Ketterer, and we've been married for 12 years now. We got married out of the premise that we had a great friendship. We could hang out and enjoy each other's company. And so that was the reason why we wanted to get married.
And 12 years later, we're still having so much fun. And it hasn't all been fun. Our first year of marriage was a little bit hard because I was 18 and he was 21, and I never did a chore in my life. I never even touched the stove or washed clothes. So that was a hard adjustment to becoming a family, living together and not having someone to do everything for me.
It was a wake-up call to me, like, that this is going to be really tough for a while. 7 years later, we had a major incident that really shook us up. To us, love is fun. Love is exciting. It's wild. It's an adventure. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the secret to that is unity. But in this year, we were not unified at all. We were strangers in our house together.
I'm not an angry person. I don't yell and scream and all that, but I'll cut them off emotionally. This was the breaking point. I wake up, I'm straightening my hair and getting ready to take our daughter to preschool. And Michael wakes up and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Straighten my hair," just totally unemotion.
"How are you doing?" She goes, "Fine." One word answer. And I just exploded.
Michael started in the bedroom, broke everything in the bedroom, went down the hall, breaking everything on the hall, all the glass, mirrors, everything we owned, he broke. We've been married 7 years and I've never seen this side of him, so needless to say, I was scared.
It was like I was lost in like this rage. People say you see red. It was like that's what I saw. That was a waking up point. I remember looking at my best friend and thinking, she's not my best friend any longer, she's my enemy. I watched this friendship, this intimacy that we had lived out for 7 years. I was watching it die in front of me, and we had just settled into that. We had settled into this like way of life that was nothing that we had imagined or dreamed of. This disunity that we had lived in for a year, we couldn't continue in it another second. When everything was broken and shattered, it was like we were able to separate the pieces and push away all the things that weren't true about each other. And the wild, fun adventure of love came back into the picture. When we look back, I would honestly say that was the turning point for the best part of our life.